Good morning, Omo. Are you there? Omo,
Yes,
you're live.
morning.
You're live. Go ahead, please.
Yes. Yeah, good to speak to you, beautiful ladies. With your topic today, I didn't want to phone you, but in the end, I said, let me phone you. It brought me very bad memories. I'm in my 60s now, but my father died when I was very young. And let me just say that my stepmother was an angel. She was very, very good. I grew up with her. But I had a stepsister who was almost the same age as my mom. And I think there was issues between my mom and her mother. And she took that hatred on us when my father died. And treated us very, very badly. And I'm talking of to this point that I have resentment towards her own children. I don't even want to talk to them. One of them is in London here, who contacted me and wanted us to leave. I just didn't want to have anything to do with them. I was the quiet one among the three of us that my mother had, and I was very sensitive. And because I was quiet, I observed everything that happened. She destroyed self-confidence. I had to rebuild my self-confidence to see myself as a human being in my adulthood. My junior brother's destiny was completely derailed. The only one that survived amongst us at that stage was my elder sister. She lived with my elder brother who was in England when he came back. And he didn't know he was really good with her. This woman, we will set table for dinner. She will sit on the table with her two kids. My brother and I will have to go and sit somewhere to eat. We will have to, she was a head school teacher, and we were in the school premises. We will not use the toilet in the house. She will send us to go and use the toilet in the school. So even in the middle of the night, we will have to sit touch. And this is an area infested with cobra and all those things. We'll have to take touch and follow each other to go and use the school toilet. What I want to get out of this thing is that it is when you don't have enough money to look after people, it's not wickedness. For instance, you people said earlier on that I want to send my child to good school and I have this stepmother I'm looking after, what do I do? That is a practical thing, it's fine. What I'm talking about is serious wickedness and abuse of children who look up to you. In fact, she was so wicked with my father died that my mom was thrown out of the house. Our inheritance was taken from us by her. There were only two, but the brother was not really interested. And the king my dad was a brother to the king. King has to call her and say, this is your father's will. And your father has left money, he has left property for you to look after these young ones. And that's what you must do. That was the only time she then came and took us from my mom. Even when she took us from my mom, she wanted to deprive us of education, anything good. It just has to be, in fact, less than a minute. Even as I'm talking to you, I'm reading a lot of things and I'm a bit emotional.
I can tell from your voice.
Is business. I don't have enough money to look after somebody. Some people are just wicked,
right?
And they are determined that their stepbrother or their stepsister or whatever it is, you cannot be as good as we are. You must remain beneath us for the rest of your life. That is what I experienced.
Thank you very much, Omose, for sharing. Thank you for sharing your story, Omose. I mean, so that's pure wickedness.
That there is nobody
that is still
doing this.
You'll be shocked up.
If anybody is still doing this, they should stop it. The trauma lives after. And you know, the way we said it, when you do good and you seem that you did not reap the good, your children will reap it. When you do bad and it seems you did not reap the bad, your children will also reap it.
Yes.
Nobody should be doing this.